This is the Friday evening KRQE.com webcast. There's a ton of weather. Here's Mark.
Dick, a storm system is working in from the west overnight tonight. As it does, we'll see storms, especially in the form of snow, start to push their way into the northwestern portion of the state overnight and into southwestern Colorado. It'll slide across the northern mountains tomorrow, spreading more snow there. Here in the metro, the big story is going to be gusty winds and much colder temperatures. Yeah, we could grab a shower or two as this thing slides through along the cold front, but more than anything else, it's the wind and cold that you'll notice on Saturday.
Looks like there may be a bipartisan compromise in the works on background checks for gun sales. A key Republican at the legislature says under the deal, background checks would be required for gun show sales, but not for private sales. It also aims to make it easier for a person's mental health issues to show up on background checks.
Does this bill do everything that I want it to? Probably not. But if we can take some steps in the state legislature to help, address this very serious problem, I think it's incumbent on us to do that.
The amended bill is not popular with a group of pro-gun rights protesters who held a Stand Your Ground rally outside the Capitol today. One of the rally's organizers says background checks at gun shows are a step too far and an overreaction to recent tragedies. The compromise proposal is set to be discussed in a House committee on Friday night. The U.S. Marshals have captured a fugitive suspected in the murders of two men whose bodies were found burned on Albuquerque's West Mesa last year. 34-year-old Vicente Gutierrez was arrested this morning on I-25 just south of Las Vegas, New Mexico. Marshals say they tried to pull over a stolen car that he was driving, but he refused to stop. Eventually, though, they did catch him. Gutierrez is suspected in the murders of Alfonso Garcia and his nephew, Alejandro. Their bodies were found burned last April. Marshals say they learned Gutierrez had been hiding out in Mexico in a compound protected by a drug cartel, but earlier this week, they found out he was back in New Mexico, and they set up the plan to catch him. He's now facing murder charges. We're told some sort of drug dispute was apparently the motive for the murders here. Join us for all the latest news tonight on KRQE News 13 at 10.